And I remember one time, long time ago, I'm going to put things in perspective. Long time ago, somebody said to me, "Hey, are you thankful right now that your teeth aren't hurting?" I'm like, "What? Nobody's sitting. Who cares about?" Well, when your teeth are hurting, all you want is your teeth to not hurt, you know?
True.
So when on the day-to-day, you just be happy your teeth aren't hurting. Be happy you have your health.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
just based on that, you're able to just cruise through.
I am so
Absolutely.
glad that we taught something so valuable today about.
Hey, this is good stuff. This is good stuff.
Hey,
What up? Welcome to another episode of Rubbin' Elbow. Chuck, how you doing, man?
I am doing lovely. I'm doing lovely. Just enjoying life, getting ready for these speakers, these guests that are. Let's talk about these guests. Why don't you tell us about these guests?
You want me to tell you about? Okay, so we got a really special treat today because we don't have just one, but we have two incredible real estate mentors. Really, these guys are mentors. I believe anybody that's in the real estate business, at least here in Los Angeles, knows who they are. If they don't know who they are, they're living under some kind of a rock. But they're both going to be joining us. They have a expo coming up at the end of this month on a Sunday, where it's for real estate investors. We have Sam Sadat and Lloyd Segal, two powerhouses. So I'm excited about that. We'll get to pick their brain a little bit.
By the way, we should definitely mention here that this expo, they've got 14 different speakers, all experts in their field. I believe there's over 1,000 investors and different people coming in. It's totally free parking, free entry, free everything.
At the Skirball, yeah, it's at the Skirball too.
The Skirball Center,
very nice location.
Yeah, and there's 4 breakout rooms. It's going to be really, really fantastic. If you consider yourself someone who's in real estate, you should show up. That's all I'm going to say.
Agreed. One other exciting thing before we get into the off market is we announced this week our giveaway. So first of all, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube, follow us on Instagram. The information is down below. But we are doing a giveaway. We're giving away 2 Premier Clipper tickets and 2 VIP Premier Kings tickets to a game this season to 2 lucky winners. And all you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and tag one of your friends in the post. That's it. Simple as that.
That's all you got to do.
And we're going to announce the winner live. So one of the shows, as soon as we hit 500 subscribers, right? I think we're over halfway there. But as soon as we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to announce a winner for each one of those games. And somebody lucky is going to get some VIP Premier tickets.
Man, I wonder what we're going to be giving out when we hit 5,000 subscribers. I can't wait to see that. And by the way, something else that we're giving out today is Sam and Lloyd, who are, again, the most resourceful real estate mentors in the Los Angeles area. Whoever subscribes, tags a friend, follows us, makes some kind of noise on our page, they're going to automatically get
well, we don't know if they're going to agree yet. Let's hope that they agree. But what Chuck is going to try to do before they come on is put them on the spot and make them commit to a 15-minute one-on-one personal session with anybody that wants to get into real estate investing.
One-on-two.
2
heads are better than one.
Okay.
And you'll be able to really be able to have a conversation with them, and they're going to help you figure out how to level up your whatever business you're in.
Not just that, they got every single connection in the market.
Yeah, that's right. 100%.
Great idea. Hopefully you convince them. I think if we put them on the spot, they'll have no choice but to say yes.
Yes. Now, for a lot of people, and I've been told a lot of people that come to our, to watch the show, they want to be able to see some of the off-market opportunities that they are not able to get anywhere else. These are off-market opportunities. So let's get into that and break them off with some off-market opportunities.
I hope you got some good deals. All right, let's get started with our segment, Off-Market Deals of the Week. All right, Chuck. So what do you got for us?
I thought it was called Chuck's Off Market of the Week. Off market opportunities. No, I'm kidding. All right. So first thing we have is we've got a 7,500 square foot lot off market, of course. Duh. C zoning. That means you can build
Commercial. I
a
like that.
commercial building. You can build multifamily. You can do a
What
clinic.
kind of C zoning?
C1.
Okay. I think that also gives you extra height, so you don't have to necessarily go underground in parking. So that's a
Correct.
huge bonus.
Correct. Yes. So this is on Melrose. It's surrounded by tons of brand new projects. There's a house on there now. You can actually get financing on the house, even though it's it's kind of crappy condition. But you're not having to come in with 50% down because you're buying a vacant lot.
Right.
This is a 7,500 square foot lot, and the neighbor. I'm in talks with the neighbor to possibly make this 7,500 square foot lot, make this much bigger, make this a 27,000 square foot lot zoned C1. So the neighbor, this lot 7,500 is going for 1.2. The neighbor's lot is, I believe, about 16,000 square feet, and that one's going for 3 million. So you're buying basically both lots for, what is it, about 4 point whatever it is, right? 4.2 or something. And you can build practically a plaza there if you wanted to, medical building, whatever. You can talk to your architect, and if you're interested in that, go on to lafixers.com and you can see the inventory there.
All right. That's a good one. That's for an experienced investor, obviously. What else you got?
Yeah, this is not for somebody who's been doing fixtures and additions. This is for someone who's been, who knows, who's really experienced, because it's commercial. You build a little differently. The costs are a little differently. So that's the first one. The second deal that I've got is a 7-unit apartment building, walking distance to Dodger Stadium. It's located on Lilac Place in Los Angeles, 90026. This 7-unit building is worth about $2.2 million, just the way it is, just being a 7-unit. It's zoned R4. It's a 5,500 square foot lot, and it's got views to downtown. You've got views of downtown, and you're able to, walking distance to the Dodger Stadium. So you can actually, if you wanted to tear this thing down, vacate the building, and build 12 units, you could easily do that. Okay, come in, get your plans. You got a year to get your plans, get the tenants out, build a 12-unit. Great area, great project. If you wanted to keep the 7-unit as is, it's in REAP right now. REAP is sometimes when there's a violation on a multifamily property, it'll go into REAP. It's a local government program, and basically you have to correct the violation. There's one unit that has one violation, and one unit is vacant. The other ones are just low-paying, under-market paying tenants. So that project is $1.6 million. That building, you can literally buy it, spend another $100 to relocate some people, give them the proper notice until the moratorium's out, and then literally flip it and put it back on the market for 2.2, or rent it out, get top dollar cap rate, high cap rate, and sell it for more.
Do we know what the rent is on it?
Super low rent. I mean, these guys are paying practically nothing.
Got it.
Yeah.
What is a performer rent?
I don't have that in front of me. I don't.
Okay.
But you
make
got
sure
to
to upload that to lafixers.com, because if
Yeah.
the performa on there is considering it's close to Dodger Stadium, it's probably a lower end area, I'm guessing, but still in a desirable area. People have to keep in mind that in 2028, the Olympics are coming to LA. The development from 2023 and up until 2028 in those surrounding areas is going to be incredible. So the valuation of these properties, especially the rental valuations, is going to go up tremendously. So if you can get the pro forma information on that, what the rent's worth, we can actually go ahead and do a cap rate analysis and see. But I'm guessing if it's a $1.6 million purchase, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's a $1.6 million purchase. It's like you're buying each unit for $212,000. You know,
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
The next opportunity we've got is something in prime West Hollywood, 90069, right off of the Sunset Strip. It's on San Vicente. It's a 7,000 square foot lot, zoned R4. There's a duplex on there right now, so you can finance it. The duplex is delivered vacant, so you're not dealing with any relocation headaches or anything like that. The pre-MLS, because they want to go on the market for about $4.2 million, you can take this for 3.8 pre-MLS. So through us, through LA Fixers, through Rubbing Elbows, you're able to basically get a $400,000 discount right off the bat. So if you're interested in building in West Hollywood, you can build 8 large units, or you can build with, it's a TOC tier 2, I believe. You could take advantage of some bonuses and build 11 or 12 units.
By the way, I love putting you in solo view because it gives me an opportunity to eat my pistachios here behind the scenes. So I just keep doing that.
I'm actually in your desk, and I see you've got some interesting.
That's not that interesting.
This is very not interesting.
That's some diet food.
Yeah.
All right. So, any other deals?
Let's see. West Hollywood, Melrose. I've got something in North Hollywood. You can build 44 units at about $56,000 a door. You're buying it for cheap. It's a corner lot.
I'm guessing not RTI.
Not RTI, no plans or anything. It's a TOC tier 3. It's 2 vacant lots. I mean, it's two SFRs side by side.
Oh wow!
They can be delivered vacant.
Usually these deals are not as exciting when you first hear them because it's one lot and the frontage is just not there. Developers, actual builders don't like the headache of being able to get in and out of building, a unit. But you're saying it's 2 lots side by side. So what is the frontage on that roughly? Are we at least at 150 each?
Well, keep in mind, it's side by side as a corner lot.
Okay, still.
You've got access from both. You're going to have plenty of access there.
Yeah. Okay.
That one you can pick it up for $2.3 million. No relocation headaches. You can do 44 units there, and you pick it up for $2.3 million. That's 56 a door. That's nothing. You can literally close on it, get it to RTI, and then sell it for 75 a door and make $1 million.
That's exactly what I was going to talk about. So there's 2 different types of investors. There's the guy that's going to buy this, take it through entitlement, build it. You got to be a pro for that. But then there's the guy, and I know many of these that will do exactly what you just said. Purchase the property at $56,000 a door. Get it through the RTI process, which will take you a year to a year and a half. So you need to be able to carry it. But as soon as it's RTI,
you can rent it meanwhile.
Right, absolutely. But as soon as it's RTI, 75 is conservative. But even at 75 a door, at 40-something doors, you're looking at, a tremendous amount of margin. There's a lot of room for error there. So it's not even a risky deal for a beginner investor.
Well, why don't you and I buy it then?
Then why'd you put it on the show?
I don't know. Just brought it up, man.
Let's look at it. All right. I like it.
Yeah. Well,
Anything
these are
else?
the 4 deals that you can only get through me, through Rubbing Elbows, through LA Fixers.
All right. So that was pretty exciting.
Yeah. A lot of good stuff out there.
I agree. Well, we have a great treat right now. We have not just one speaker, but for the first time on our show, we got 2 speakers with us, right?
Actually, not for the first time. Dennis and Yana were 2.
Well, yes, but they were on one camera.
True. But these guys are just a lovable duo. Geniuses of real estate in LA. One of them runs Sam's Real Estate Club, Sam Sadat. And the other one is Lloyd Segal from the Los Angeles Real Estate Investors Club. Guys,
let's go ahead and bring them on. Hey, welcome, guys.
Hey,
how are you?
How
are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Sam, good seeing you again. It's been at least an hour.
It's been a hot minute.
It's
been a
been
hot
fun.
minute.
By
So
the
I
way,
feel like most people in real estate that are learning how to become investors have learned from one of the two of you. So you guys have probably touched a lot of successful real estate.
And I learned everything from Sam.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, no,
And I
Lloyd,
think right off the bat, before we even start, just to sprinkle some drama, should it be Sam and Lloyd or Lloyd and Sam?
Clearly, Sam and Lloyd, because Sam has some insecurity problems. We want to just ignore right away and get to the good stuff.
all right, that's fine.
All right.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Sam and
I think we should.
Sam and I have known each other for what, 26 years now?
I think it's at least 20 years.
Yeah.
At least 20 years. So I think it's more than that, because it was 1996 that I came to your seminar, and after being treated royally at Phyllis's, and came to your seminar and put all my flyers on your chairs. And next thing I know, all the flyers are gone, and Sam is bawling me out in the corner that people pay to have flyers in a specific location at their events. I have never recovered from that insult. It's been
No. He recovered just fine. No, we had a lot of good moments together. I think Lloyd is a good man. He's got great sense of humor. Every time I see this guy, I'm just having fun, man. He's just even when the going is rough and crazy things are happening, he maintains his sense of humor, and I can really appreciate that about Lloyd.
That's great. I love that.
Then one day, Sam, years later, I'm teaching, I'm just buying houses and renting them out. One day I'm finished teaching Sam. I don't know what it was. I was speaking at Sam's Club, or maybe actually I was speaking at Sam's Club and Sam was there. But he came up and he said, Lloyd, you got to stop teaching. You got to actually go do it.
Right.
I know. Remember, Sam, it was your fault.
Absolutely.
20 years ago, I bought a house that needed to be rehabbed, and I haven't stopped since.
Yeah, because I remember vividly, Lloyd is a great teacher, by the way. He was teaching, I believe, fix and flips, foreclosures or whatever. So I asked him, well, how many deals have you done? He goes, well, none. And I said, well, a good teacher is also a good practitioner. You got to get involved, do something, because that's what makes you great, that you can really share from your experiences and what happened to you, as opposed to basically sharing theory. What about the practical side of it? And since then, he took it to heart, and he's done quite a few deals, and he's done really well. I'm really proud of him. He's done really a great job.
I actually love that you say that, because a lot of people are coaches or mentors or get involved in real estate, and it's really only because they are not as good in going out there, getting deals, making deals happen, but they know how to deliver. They know how to talk. They know how to teach. But I actually believe in that method of just leading by example and actually doing the deals yourself.
Right.
Because of that, every house I do, on the tree, I carve Sam's initials.
That's very nice, but I haven't gotten one check from him from all the profits he's made.
In the mail.
What the hell is that all about?
Chuck, we're starting some drama.
By the way, I'd like to point out. I was talking to Lloyd yesterday, and Lloyd is an attorney. Lloyd's an author, right? Lloyd's getting into projects himself. He's doing it. He's doing it all, and he had to remind me of that yesterday, because when I speak to Lloyd, it's Lloyd, the president of the Los Angeles Real Estate Investors Club, where tons of people are just look up to you and want to be a part of whatever you're doing, right?
The only reason they look up to me is I'm 6'2". That's it.
Yeah, but thank you for reminding me that you actually get out there and get into all these projects. And you know what? All jokes aside, because I know everybody has wonderful things to say about you guys. I think seriously, Sam and Lloyd are probably the third most loved real estate duo in all of Los Angeles.
100%. 100%.
Did you say the third one or the first one?
The third.
Who are the other two? Who's ahead of us?
Well, you can't get ahead of me and Leor. I'm the one doing the list.
There you go. Okay, now we're talking.
And you think I can't put Matt and Matt Altman and his brother? I mean, I got to put them in there too. I'm trying to put them on the show.
Well, thank you so much for your modesty, by the way. I really appreciate that. But I
do love you guys.
I do think we need a better name than Sam and Lloyd.
Sam and Dave.
Maybe like
For Sam and
Floyd or Lamb.
Oh, lamb.
Lamb.
No,
Lamb could be good.
I think I like the name. I like them. Chuck, by the way, I want to tell you something. You're a very positive person. Every time I talk to you, seems like you have something good and positive to say. I really appreciate people like that because to me, a big part of our success in life to have that mindset that we look at every day and not take it for granted, and be grateful that we're here on earth at this time, that we're even here, the fact that we're alive, that we can breathe. I mean, we take all these free things that God has given us for granted, and then sometimes we just get bent out of shape because the deal is not going through, or we lost a couple of bucks here and there, some stupid little things that bothers the hell out of people, and they forget all these beautiful things that we've given for free.
That's right.
Our
Thank
health,
you. Thank you for acknowledging that.
I love Sam because he's always has that spiritual positive energy in everything we do.
I appreciate that. I want you to know I actually on a daily basis I strive to be that, to show gratitude. And yeah, you might lose a deal here, but you've got life. And I remember one time, long time ago, I'm going to put things in perspective. Long time ago, somebody said to me, "Hey, are you thankful right now that your teeth aren't hurting?" I'm like, "What? Nobody's sitting. Who cares about?" Well, when your teeth are hurting, all you want is your teeth to not hurt,
True.
So when on the day-to-day, you just be happy your teeth aren't hurting, be happy you have your health. Just based on that, you're able to just cruise through.
I am so glad that we taught something so valuable today about.
Hey, this is good stuff. This is good stuff.
So guys, we had an amazing expo last week,
right?
And we have an even bigger one coming up. So can you guys take a couple minutes to talk about the Grand Expo that's coming up?
Sure. You want to go first, Sam? You want me to try it?
No, you can start. That's okay, Lloyd. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is going to be this Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, October 31st, from 9 to 6 o'clock. Halloween Sunday is going to be our annual Los Angeles Real Estate Investors Club. One entire day devoted to real estate investing. So it's incredible. We moved it to the Skirball Cultural Center this year. It's going to be we're taking over the campus. We got 4 breakout rooms with speakers every hour on the hour in different rooms, and in the Amundsen, which is the large circular vaulted ceiling, the size of a football field, we're going to have a vendor expo. And we're going to have Rubbing Elbow podcast broadcasting live that day, right, guys, from the stage. So that's kind of
what's up. Exactly.
Yeah, I tell you something. People think it's an easy feat to put something like this together. It has been in the works for 6 months, and I got to tell you, Lloyd has been working tirelessly. Definitely more than me and Linda to make this a great event. And I have a feeling that it's going to be a great event because people are basically sick and tired of sitting at home for such a long period of time now.
Right.
They really want to get out there. They want to meet. Okay, because even at Lloyd's meeting last Thursday, I'm seeing the people that I hadn't seen for almost 2 years. We're hugging and play. Hey, nice to see you. It was just like reunion of sorts, like we haven't seen each other for like 2 decades or something like that. It was amazing. I think
people are thirsty to get out. They're definitely ready for it.
There is no doubt about it. And I really think the essence of people forget that networking is the fundamental way for people to become successful in life. Especially in real estate. Most of the deals that I've done, and I'm sure Lloyd's gonna share the same thing. Most of the deals that I have done that I've really been successful at and make good money at, they came to me through networking. Very few of them came to me from picking up the phone and calling some guy out of the blue. Networking is such a fundamental aspect of our success. That's why I really encourage people out there to come meet the vendors, the exhibitors, the other people, because there are a lot of good people. A lot of different people are going to be there. A lot of people have money. A lot of people have deals. A lot of people have both. So
And you know what? It's so important that you say that because, I tell people all the time, it's like you have to be put in a position where you just have an opportunity. So many people prejudge. They don't want to show up to a deal because they don't think it's going to go through, or they don't want to go to this networking event because it's a waste of time. But you never know what comes out of it. How many times have I gone, and I'm sure you guys have gone to a deal that you probably assumed nothing would come out of it, and maybe the deal didn't go through, but you met somebody there that turned into a deal, or that turned into a relationship, or that turned into something that much more important.
Absolutely.
And that element of networking we combined with the vendor expo. So not only are you just interacting with the people, but you actually have vendors with tables with products and services that you'll be intermixing with in terms of all the people that are networking. A whole incredible thing going on. So
yeah,
it makes networking that much easier. And you get to meet Sam.
Well, yeah, but also the other part of it is education, because we've got 13 speakers, national speakers, talking on various topics about real estate. And one of the things that Lloyd worked out in their contracts is, hey, you guys cannot be just selling all the time. We don't want just the sizzle. Give them some of the steak. Give them some of the meat and potatoes. They want to know what is going on.
So give us some examples. What kind of speakers can we expect?
Go ahead, Lloyd.
Oh, my God. So we've got Amy Mahari, who's one of the features on HGTV House Hunters. She's going to be our keynote speaker. And then we have
she was on our show last week.
Amy is amazing. She was so just as
She's
Chuck was saying, she was on our show.
Texas. By the way, Sam, are you going to give autographs to people on Sunday when people come up to you? Are you going to be willing to do that?
No, I'm not. I'm going to actually do whatever it takes to make sure they're happy and they walk away grateful that they've been with us. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. What the hell are you going to do? That's what I'm wondering.
I'm going to give your autograph.
Well, thanks a lot. That's good. He's a good friend. Lloyd, tell him about the other ones. We got such really good speakers.
Well, I was stalling so I could reach for the sheet that has all the speakers.
There you go.
I remember by myself. Brent Kessler is going to talk about the money multiplier effect. He's coming in from, I think, where's he coming from? Chicago. Mm-hmm. Amy's coming in from Austin, Texas. Brad Sumrock, who's an expert on multi-residential apartment buildings, is coming in from Dallas, Texas. Brad Blazer, who's an expert on raising capital for real estate investing, is coming in from, I think, Fort Worth, Texas. We've got 3 people coming in from Texas. Who else is on my list? And, getting all these speakers to come at the same time is sort of like herding cats. Seth Phillips is actually a local guy. He's the expert on accessory dwelling units in California. We've got him speaking. Merle,
that's a hot topic.
Yeah, that's the hottest topic.
Yeah,
especially with
ADUs,
Senate Bill 9 and 10 that just passed, complementing Senate Bill 35. So we got that going on. We have Merrill Chandler, who's an expert, has companies called Credit Sense, and he's an expert on how to develop your credit score and high credit and how to have fundability. Who else we got here? Paul Fink is an expert on bringing people together and having what he calls the maverick millionaire attitude. Cliff Yeager is going to be there. Who else? Jake Jacobson's going to be there. And Dutch Mendenhall. Dutch, interesting enough, is an expert on tax deeds and tax certificates, which are great beginner investments with a low amount of capital initially. And they do this investing in other states where it's more lucrative.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you guys, who should be coming?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Besides Sam, just got to be everybody who's at all remotely interested in real estate investing, and anyone else who's a real estate professional who wants to meet investors and realtors and mortgage brokers, and the two of you.
We'll be there for sure.
Yeah.
Is this expo for the experienced investors, the beginner investors?
The whole range, from beginners, neophytes, to experienced people who've been doing it for many, many years. Sam's been doing it for over 100 years, which is amazing.
Well, he's right.
Sam comes, he shows up. So
No, almost 100 years, because really, guys, I'm 95 years old. The reason I look so good because I do yoga, I take care of myself, I eat good food. I mean, hey, come on, man. But here's, everybody and anybody out there who has any sort of interest in real estate, it would be absolutely crucial for them to be there. The beauty of it is, and I wanted to charge people to honestly, because this is my motto. If people don't pay, they may not appreciate what they're getting. But Lloyd talked me out of it and said, Sam, let's make it free so people come, as many people as we can get into the event. And I said,
Sam,
fine. So
please repeat that so that people understand. How much does it cost to get there?
Free event, free parking. Sam is paying for the whole thing for everybody.
That is true. That is true.
I love that.
And the free being we don't want people to take it for granted. Number one, because we like Lloyd's talking about, we got fantastic speakers, and also great people out there. I tell you something. You meet people out there these days. It is not given. You cannot judge a person by their cover. I have met so many people in this day and age. You look at them on the outside. If you want to judge them, you probably say, "Here, their net worth is probably maybe $5,000." All of a sudden, you get to know them, and they've got millions of dollars in their bank account. That's what I'm talking about. When you meet people out there, don't judge them by what they look. Get to know them, because you never know where your next lender or next investor is gonna come from, and that's the beauty of it. And in these events, we have so many people from all walks of life, judging by what happened in the past.
I have a question. You guys had Rick Sharga, was it?
Sharga, yeah.
Sharga. He was extremely. He was just great. So much data. Is he going to be at this expo, or was he just your main guy for this UCLA?
He was. We have a different national speaker every month. He was the speaker last month, so he won't be at this event. We have 14 speakers.
Okay, we're going to have him on the show.
You should
have him on.
Great.
Gonna pick his brain a little bit. He was such a gentleman. And speaking of gentlemen, we're all four of us are. I feel like, are distinguished gentlemen, with Lior being the youngest. And obviously, I remember when I was your age, Lior. But I want to tell you guys something. I had the discussion yesterday with an older gentleman. Okay, very savvy in real estate. Told me his opinion about the housing market. Okay.
As old as Sam? As old as Sam?
Older
than Sam. Jesus.
Is it possible?
Gave me his opinion of the real estate market. He said the real estate market, this is from him, I'm just repeating. The real estate market is like a beautiful woman's bikini. Half of the people are wondering what's holding it up, and the other half are hoping it falls.
I like that.
That's what it is.
Can I use it?
I hope they're not gonna accuse us of being racist on the show right now. But you don't know what you have to. I mean, these days you can open your mouth and say something, and the next thing you know, they're gonna put a label on you. This is getting crazy.
You mean like getting canceled?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you can bleep when I say it's like a woman's bleep. Hey, just bleep it. Bleep the bikini part. What did I say? And I'm repeating a much older gentleman's, version of his reality, who comes from a different.
No, but that's a very good analogy. I like that analogy. I just like the picture of it. That's very nice. Yeah, but that's true. But I tell you what, I mean, I'm totally baffled about why prices are going up like this, like crazy. But when you look at it, you realize supply and demand, economics 101. We just do not have enough supply out there, guys. And when interest rates are 2%, and people buy not because of the interest rate, because of payment. People are payment conscious. So if you tell them, "Oh, this property is $1 million, put down 20%, and your payments about what you pay for rent," they get in. They want it. We got so many people coming to the market just because they can afford the payments. Now, what's going to happen in the future, God knows. But
absolutely.
we just don't have enough supply right now.
Let me add to something Sam said. I get a lot of questions like, what's going to be the first domino to fall to slow this market down? And I really think that the first, if you want to be looking at the leading economic indicator that's going to be the first tip, I think it's interest rates. If interest rates start to climb up slowly, in particular mortgage rates, that will slow everything down, because that means we'll have less and less people that are qualified to buy, and it'll mean less homes will sell and the whole market will slow down. Also, I think the end of the pandemic, as we're now experiencing it, will mean more sellers are willing to list their homes for sale now and have strangers come in, which was a real problem during the pandemic. And I think that'll ease. We'll have more inventory. So with more inventory, rising interest rates, and more affordability, I think the market will slow down. Everything will be better for all of us.
Yeah. As soon as rates go up, affordability definitely goes down, and then
It goes down.
Well,
Right.
something has to give. Something has to give when the rates go up, and if the prices are high and the rates are up. Well, something is got to give. We have no control over the rates. So one thing that we have over control over, people that are distressed, they're going to have to lower their prices and sell their homes. And the moment you're going to sell homes at the lower prices, it will affect the entire neighborhood. Because the value of homes is based upon comparables. And if your comparables, your comps are in the 800, well, you're going to get 800. But all of a sudden, when it drops to 600, it's not because you wanted it, but because the market is dictated that to the distressed sellers, all of a sudden the prices are going to be 600. I think Lloyd is right. I think the interest rates, and that's Lloyd, why they keep the interest rates low right now is exactly because they know the moment they start tampering with the rates, the entire market is going to fall apart.
Yeah, but that tapering is going to start easing now in the next couple of months. And as that happens, yields will go up and interest rates will start to climb.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's inevitable.
What about all the supply chain disruptions that we've got? What about the situation with a lot of workers not wanting to go to work? I mean, we got dynamic. The nature of the market right now, the dynamics is so different than what we experienced back in 2008. Okay, nothing compares to what was going on.
They may hold off a little bit longer, and the longer they hold off, the bigger the uptick will be when it happens.
Guys, I'd like to jump in and say one thing. We're starting something new with Rubbing Elbows. This is a brand new segment.
Well, having Sam and I on every week.
Is it going to be Tool of the Week?
Going to be what?
Sam and I come on every week.
No.
Is that what you're trying? Sam, I'm not sure. Should we do this every week?
Hey, you guys, doors are open for you guys anytime. You guys are the ultimate mentors. Okay, but this new segment that we're doing, we're going to basically raffle to one lucky viewer, subscriber, Instagram follower, somebody within our network, within our community, that's either an investor, a realtor, someone aspiring to be in it, a title rep, an escrow officer, someone in our industry will get a 15-minute conference call with you guys to brainstorm with you guys on how to elevate their business, if you're up for it.
Sure.
Yeah, I love to give. I love to give. To the community whatever I can.
I know. Yeah, I know that's how you roll, Sam, and I know you love leaving people happier, smarter than when you met them. And I love that. I respect that. I think this will be an awesome opportunity for somebody to be able to level up their game and talk to two of the most resourceful guys in LA when it comes to real estate. You have access for everything and everyone. So
that is true. We know a lot of people. Hey, by the way, guys, can we get a copy of this clip, the video, because I want to blast it out to my database.
Oh, of course. We're gonna have it on a link. It's gonna be as a reel on your Instagram, on YouTube. You're gonna have links for it. Our marketing gal is going to make sure you guys have it. You can blast it. You can share it. It'll be perfect. Easy.
That was actually really smart, Chuck, to ask them right there on the spot. And
what were we gonna say?
I already knew that. Well, somebody else, you got to put them on the spot. I know these guys are, givers.
I thought you were going to have that microphone that Leora has. I want one of those.
There you go.
The Yeti.
We might have to bring you one as a gift to the expo. Well, guys, I want to take a second to really thank you, because we know how busy you are, to even take time out of the day and come on the show. You guys are the ultimate givers. You guys are giving away an entire expo with knowledge and not even charging $1 to get in. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sam and I have nothing to do. We could go and you want to go on for a couple more hours. We're okay. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys.
It's been a
Thanks so
pleasure
much.
having
see
you
at the
guys.
Grand
Have a
Expo
great
on
one.
Sunday.
Thank you.
We'll see you next
Thank
week,
you.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, that was awesome, man. These guys are they're incredible powerhouses.
That's right. That's the dynamic duo. We can be them in 100 years. That's us.
Oh man, Soyd or Lamb. I haven't
Soyd.
decided yet which one.
Soyd. Okay.
So we're gonna see them soon, right? Sunday at the Grand Expo. If you're gonna be in the area, you might as well come. There's gonna be 800 plus like-minded individuals that want to learn how to grow their real estate business. Whether you're a real estate agent, whether you want to be an investor, you are an investor, or you just want to come hang out with us and hop on the show, we're gonna be there live, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, honestly, if you're a real estate agent or a loan officer or a lender, you need to be there passing out your cards. People need to know who you are. You need to be in that type of environment. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Listen, we were at the expo a week or two ago, and I told my team to come, right? I told a couple of my loan officers and people from the office to come and just hang out. And there was only about 150 or 200 investors there, about 30 vendors. This one's going to be obviously much larger, and they built some pretty decent relationships. They're not going to kill it from these relationships, but they got opportunities, they got deals, they got contacts, they got solutions. So you are 100% right on.
Yeah. Okay. So we will go live from the expo on Instagram, on Facebook. Let's talk about the giveaway before we wrap things up.
So as I said in the beginning of the show, we are giving away 2 Kings and 2 Clipper VIP Premier tickets. These are actually my seats, so I can tell you firsthand that they are bomb. And the way it's going to work is very simple. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel. Got the info down below there somewhere.
Right
and
there.
then follow our Instagram account. And then tag one of your friends in the Instagram post. That is it. Nothing else to do. You will enter to win 2 tickets to either the Kings or the Clippers, your choice. All you have to do is let us know in the comments which one you want to enter to. And as soon as we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to give it away live on the show.
By the way, we're also going to automatically that whoever gets it for this week, we're going to pick a lucky winner to do their one-on-one with Lloyd and Sam, 1-on-2 with Lloyd and Sam, and level up your business. Get private consulting from professionals.
Yep. I want to say one more thing. We obviously are trying to kind of level up our game as much as we're talking about everybody else leveling up their game. And so we brought on a marketing director that's kind of helping put things in perspective and how to really get out there. One idea that came up, and I'm going to put you on the spot, is creating, Chuck's dancing reels. Are you are you going to go for that?
I do plenty of dancing with my daughter.
Uh-huh.
Well,
we all do it with the kids, but just for rubbing elbows.
Let me consult with my therapist.
With your PR manager.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about dancing videos. I just don't know. I'm a respectable,
how about you
serious
comment?
real estate guy,
Let's get people to let us know, right? If you want to see Chuck's dancing reel of the week,
come on.
now we're getting on this whole reel game. Why don't you just comment and let us know if you want to see Chuck's dancing reel of the week or not? I'm sure there's going to be.
Or you want to see Leor's dance of the week.
On both sides. Hey, I would do it if I knew how to dance as good as you did.
Makes me this professional dancer. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it off camera. All right. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thanks to Sam and Lloyd.
Yep, Los Angeles Real Estate Investors Clubs and Sam's Real Estate. What is it? Sam's
Real Estate Club.
Sam's Real Estate Club. Thank you both for coming on the show. Until next time, right? Next episode's going to be at the Expo, Grand Expo. Come see us there, October 31st during the day. As we said, free for all.
That's what's up. See you
All
there.
right. Later.